This is episode 7 of the Chronically Online podcast. I am Eric M. Simons.
With your co-host Daniel McGinnis. We got a special guest for you.
I'm Nate Larson. Happy to be here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of our fellow comedian friends. We all met through open mic.
That's right.
We all started around the same time.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, I mentioned in a past episode of the people that I first met when I went first for the very first time. I remember you distinctly. You and Dan and Cooper were all really cool to me. And yeah. Now it's been 7 months after, and we're still doing our thing, and now we're doing a podcast.
I know, this is awesome, guys.
The inevitable evolution of calling yourself a comedian at some point. You have to do a podcast.
Yeah, gotta have a podcast.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, I always had this idea for this podcast in the back of my head, but I never really, I don't know, I just never had that push to do it until we kind of started talking about it.
Even this format, just internet stuff.
Yeah, that was the whole idea. Was
Okay.
It would just be talking about internet videos.
Then you found another basement dweller like yourself.
Yes,
And then
exactly. So, are you much of a online video watcher or anything like that?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I've done my fair share of YouTube rabbit holes. Pretty active on Reddit a lot. I've got, lots of karma there.
how much karma you got?
I think I got like 13 grand, maybe.
I want to see if
maybe 10 grand.
Yeah, let's compare.
Let me see
karmas.
if I got you beat. I think I do. I
don't
made
even
it
know.
to the front page once.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Ooh.
my posts haven't been much, but my comments I've had.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, where do you find that? Eric, are you on Reddit?
I'll have to log in. Yeah, we were talking earlier about how we have a bunch of different email accounts for sock puppets and everything. Reddit is the most sock puppeted account platform I have.
Yeah, I saw you did a video of you posted it on Roast Me.
Yeah,
And did a video. Did
Yeah.
you
Oh,
use a sock
shit.
puppet for that?
I think so. Yeah, we'll have to do. Yeah, we might have to go into my Reddit idiotic things I've done.
Oh yeah, we
someday.
could do that too. I've got
'Cause-
17,000.
17,000 karma.
Oh hell yeah, we're
How many years?
since 2019.
Bitch.
Oh, I spelled Reddit wrong. I went to just R-E-D it.
My
I'm the
highest-
10-year club.
Oh, what a bitch! My highest upvoted post has 57,000 upvotes.
Yeah, my posts haven't been too high.
I'm not that active on it, but
Yeah. It was big during the pandemic and stuff, with the Wall Street bet shit. Because I followed that. See, but that sucked because I was already active in that community before all that happened, and then it just got flooded with people who were just.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was mostly there for the memes also, but then it just got overran by the GameStop
yeah,
shit.
when GameStop happened, it went from there was maybe 100,000 people on that sub, and then it went up to 800,000.
Yeah.
The
It was
posts were horrible.
funny after it got kind of overrun by the apes and all that bullshit. They created a bunch of runoff ones, and the only other one, Wall Street Bets OGs, was the one that I was active in still. But I don't really care anymore.
They all disbanded, and there's factions of fighting and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun though, dude. There's some funny ass fucking dudes in there. The memes are hilarious too.
Eric's still trying
Sorry,
to
I'm still trying to find myself on Reddit.
Is that your main or the one you look at porn on?
I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the slutty, hot goth girl subreddit one.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
one you
one I
post your
keep
porn
hidden
on?
deep down. Oh, that. I think 6,000.
10-year club. Damn.
Am I?
6,000 karma.
He's
Nice.
as much of a dork as I am.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well, that's
I
pretty
swear,
good.
there's one that I did post something to that went viral. I don't know, but I literally have no metric for I didn't know if 17,000 was a lot, a little.
It's not a lot. In the
No,
grand
not
scheme
compared
of
to
things.
the guys that post all the time and shit.
Or the mods.
let me try one.
Mods are fucking insane.
I'm a mod
Are
on a sub that has no followers or whatever.
Did you know Ghislaine Maxwell was a mod on r/World News?
Really?
Is that
Yeah.
how her name
Oh,
is
shit.
pronounced?
Ghislaine Maxwell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wife of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I've got another account where, it's 7,000. So I don't know. Can we tally them all up?
No.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Not allowed to. You gotta have one main account. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, I think I had one comment in personal finance that I just, for some reason, got like 5,000, and I was like, oh, all right, whatever.
My front page was on r/dank memes. Do you know the era of Reddit when like they were having live streamers on the front page?
Mm-hmm.
Like people would live stream, and every time it would be some dude like playing fucking 6 instruments at once for no reason.
Shit.
So I made this meme, and yeah,
Oh, no.
from the short Disney or
Yeah.
the Pixar short one-man band.
Nice.
That one, yeah,
Super
super funny.
Damn it. All right. I'll have to bring this up a different day, but I've intentionally put things on Reddit to be cringy, and
Okay.
and now I'm like embarrassed about it. But I'll have to hunt him down.
We'll have to bring Nate back to see some of his Reddit
Yeah.
posts too.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, like I said, I was doing all that Wall Street bet stuff. Those guys were pretty slutty with the upvotes. So I was karma reaping on those.
All right, so the topic for today, unless you want to go into the video
The
from
the follow-up video.
follow-up video
Yeah,
from
so-
yesterday.
So yeah, the
Or
last
last-
the last podcast we did, you showed me a video I never saw before, which was the Stone Cold Steve Austin
ET.
ET. Did you happen to see this, Nate?
No, I don't think so, man.
Well, here I'll pull up a different one then, because I'm really loving this one that I found. So yeah,
I didn't know there were multiple. I've only ever seen the one.
Right.
So.
Yeah, maybe explain the Stone Cold.
Okay, so Stone Cold ET. What do you think that is?
I'm afraid to guess.
It's just a dude in a fucking ET mask, and he's yelling like Stone Cold Steve Austin to like drive through work.
Oh, God.
Oh, these are old.
Does he have the
too.
soundtrack with like the glass breaking and shit? Like,
No,
No.
but his Stone Cold is so good.
They're old?
So there's a Christmas theme one. It was 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what they got here for little Stone Cold ET. Stone Cold ET loves the holidays, and I want to get some little Christmas spirit going on. Hi there. I guess I have one Christmas donut for the Texas rattlesnake, and that's the bottom line, because it's the season to be jolly.
He just talks.
All right.
Wait. I'm like already getting distracted. Now I just saw another one. It was like Stone Cold leaves the house. Like, I got to see this.
Yeah, he's stealing your bit. Eric leaves the house.
What? What?
One moment, young man. I'm gonna get your order. Just one moment. Let me get this young man.
What?
Out of the way out the window, okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you for waiting. Go ahead with your order, please.
This is Stone Cold ET, and I'm the CEO of White Castle. It's been 10 years.
Wait a minute. I don't understand what you're saying.
This is Stone Cold ET, and I get free White Castle because I brought this company way to the top. Because Harold and Kumar, they dropped the damn ball. I'm here to clean up
Harold
their
and
damn
Kumar
mess.
dropped the damn ball.
Could you turn around?
How old is this?
Because I can't understand you.
What?
This one's 2 years.
No, okay.
What? I can't.
Who knows? Reposted on it. Damn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right,
That was
yeah,
pretty good.
This guy dresses up as ET. So we saw that one, and again, the Chronically Online YouTube account is pretty fresh, so it hasn't been fed much information as far as the algorithm.
So you're getting gems.
So I'm getting derivatives of the things that we've watched.
Nice.
So
we're slowly building up like the
Yeah.
ultimate algorithm for like
yes,
online content, man.
Is there a way to like share your algorithm? Yeah, if people could like log in and be like, I want to see what Dan and Eric see. you
Yeah,
know?
we got to do an episode like that where we
These
just
psychopaths are up to.
yeah, we just exchange our algorithms.
Yeah.
I've been going on like an MMA binge though, so
Yeah.
I'm getting fed a bunch of MMA videos.
That's
I mean,
funny.
you can kind of do that with like music and like playlists, right? You can say I like these songs and these songs, and then it kind of generates.
It generates,
out.
yeah.
And I think you can share that. Or well, then it just makes a playlist that's generated from that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, but I got another Stone Cold ET, and there's an added element to this that I really liked. So.
What do you think you're doing? You can't be going around here walking around, you know.
He's not just pranking drive-through peoples anymore.
You got the best damn White Castles, and I think you should be inside.
But he's still talking about White Castle.
The White Castle just does it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta talk to me.
White Castle's probably one of the funniest.
You wanna be my friend?
Have a nice day, Hansel.
I'm handsome.
Oh, that lady's a good sport.
She's better than a good sport. You'll see.
I wanna bring you home and show you to the other Stone Cold ET family. How's that sound?
I'll tell you what, if you want a nice lollipop job, I'll lead you right to it. All you need is a cigarette.
Stone Cold's about to get his middle finger sucked, if you know what I mean.
For one cigarette. That's all she wants.
I don't need
I
a
lo-
White Castle I gave away.
Well, how about I buy you 5 White Castles, and then you can give me a lollipop job
The lollipop was over that way for one cigarette.
for 1 cigarette, and you will give me a lollipop?
Oh, that would well.
You know what, Stone Cold ET is pretty damn happy because I never come to White Castle and never get.
He's still doing the bit. You know, he's like, oh my God, I'm talking to some haggard prostitute.
That Stone Cold ET just wants to take you home and have a damn good time. Oh, hell
yeah.
You know, we could have so much fun together. We could light candles, sit by a fire, talk about Christmas stories, and talk about me and you shagging up together. How about that damn
I'll get you in the
lollipop?
shack. I'll put you right now for one
What?
cigarette. It's
What?
ready anytime.
You
What?
know, I just want to have fun with a young lady like you.
Have a
Stone
nice
Cold ET, Last Girl's like, hey, let me tell you something. You like Reese's Pieces? Well,
I don't
Stone Cold
eat
ET, I want to give you a nice big Reese's Piece because you complete Stone Cold ET. And that's the bottom line. You know, I'm looking for a girl like you, and I want to take you home. Oh, hell yeah. Would you like to go home to Stone Cold ET?
I don't think so, but I'll lead you to one that will.
You want to lead me to which place?
I would not be led anywhere by her.
One that will.
You never go to a second location.
You're a pretty girl or wife, and I know
Oh,
you
hell yeah. Every
I
girl.
have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, you have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I love that though. When you're doing a weird character and you come across a
should
real
play
life
along,
weird
man.
character.
I'm so happy that resurfaced. Like, I would have never known that existed until somebody put it on Reels.
And I've never
that's
heard of
fucking
what a
crazy,
lollipop
dude.
job is, but as soon as you hear it, you know you know what they're talking about. Give me a lollipop job.
For one cigarette. That's
Boy.
down bad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
All right.
That's wild, dude.
So yeah, so today or on the last episode we talked about that today we would do freakouts and pranking and trolls at
Yeah.
city council meetings and so forth.
Parent-teacher meetings.
So is there anyone that I should start with first?
Let's
You
start
load
with the
me up.
one from our area,
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yes, there he is.
Stark County.
Stark County man made the news one time because he did a very passionate speech about being, I believe, the treasurer. So let's
Yeah.
just play it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Stark County Republican Party,
He's talking like Stone Cold too.
good evening.
Get him an ET mask.
Thank you, not only for your
Same
attendance,
guy.
but for allowing me the opportunity
He must
to
have got that
speak.
lollipop job.
My name is Phil Davidson, and I am seeking our party's nomination for the position of Stark County Treasurer on November 10th. November of 2010, excuse me. In terms
What
of
a
my
pro.
background, I am from the village of Minerva.
Say 2010.
Oh no, he's from Minerva. Fuck.
Your kinfolk?
Of elected service as a Minerva Council member. In terms of education, I have a bachelor's degree in sociology, a bachelor's degree in history,
This is the same guy.
Degree in public administration. In a master's degree in communication.
Clearly.
In terms of elections across Stark County, I have represented our party twice on the county ballot. In both the primary and the general elections. When I ran for Stark County Clerk of Courts in 1996 and Stark County Commissioner in 2000, and I will not apologize for my tone tonight. I have been a Republican in times good, and I have been a Republican in times bad.
Pacing.
Albert Einstein issued one of my most favorite quotes in the history of the spoken word, and it is as follows. In the middle of opportunity. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I'm going to repeat that so I'm clear to you tonight. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity.
Can you pause it real quick?
Yeah.
I feel for this dude because that's how I feel whenever I fuck up a joke on stage.
Oh yeah, it's like the world crumbles.
You miss the wording and then you just like, oh god, what am I doing?
Quicksand.
Yeah, this did give me a different perspective now watching this after being someone that gets on stage in front of people. Yeah, I do feel for this guy as well.
But he has a master's in public speaking. Like, how are you doing this?
He's having a mental breakdown.
I kind of want to watch that moment again.
You should have busted into some.
At the moment again when he fucks up the quotes.
Yeah.
See, that happens in my brain on stage, but not out loud. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Little P comes out.
The Stark County Treasurer's Office is a mess. It is in dire need of structure and guidance.
His voice crack.
Yeah.
And now is the time to seize this
feel-
opportunity.
I know that this guy probably watched videos and tutorials on like how to be a very effective speaker and a
Like
passionate-
Mussolini.
Yeah, but he got one. There's something like wrong in the formula of like.
I will hit the ground running, come out swinging, and end up winning.
he's got like Hitler energy.
Yeah, I know. It's like you watch Hitler and Mussolini, man. Like,
Yeah.
Tonight, to the people of Stark County and to the people of the Stark County Democratic Party, we're tired of business as usual. Drastic times require what? Drastic measures, yes.
for you to calm down, sir.
Love that.
Require drastic measures.
What do you think his blood pressure's at right now?
Yeah.
He's about to pop.
Tolerate incompetence and irresponsibility any longer. Now is the time to snap the Democratic stranglehold on the Treasurer's Office in two. And I harken back to what my friend Alex just said. He ran against the Treasurer in 1996. It was a problem then, it's a problem now. Infestation. Politics is not touch football. Politics is winner take all. It always has been.
What does that mean?
It always will be.
Bro, it's not that serious. It's treasurer.
I want to develop and expand my campaign for what I believe is the greatest strength of the Stark County Republican Party, and that is its people. I believe in the axiom that all politics is local.
He sustains that energy though. You gotta appreciate that.
I want to harness the thoughts and ideas that individuals in our party have.
I've never been this passionate about anything in my life.
No.
In its political subdivisions.
Okay, he is losing steam now. Actually.
He is.
Yeah, he seems winded.
He knows he's bombing.
Yeah.
Let's tap into this
Do you walk the room, you think?
Treasurer's office. Let's use this knowledge not only as a tool,
No, he's playing nice guy.
but as a weapon.
I'm sure he's expecting applause breaks, and he's not
Yeah.
getting a single thing.
Yeah.
That's a shitty feeling too. You're like, oh, this is gonna kill.
Yeah.
Tonight I win.
And he's like,
Oh,
all
it's
right.
back.
Yeah.
Tell Randy Gonzalez. I'm coming.
got some laps there.
I believe in the entities and the principles of the National Republican Party, the State of Ohio Republican Party, and the Stark County Republican Party. And if nominated, I will not.
I think that guy was on Tosh, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Election day. If nominated tonight, I can guarantee with 100% certainty that what you are seeing from me tonight is what everyone outside those doors is going to get over the next 8 weeks. I used to be
Guessing he didn't win.
No.
Government may be about service, politics is about winning.
No, I think in that election it was
Tonight as a candidate seeking the Republican
Perez that won, I believe,
Stark County Treasurer, I humbly ask for your
or
vote
retained his seat.
for the Stark County
I was in middle school, so I didn't give a shit.
Okay, he got some claps. I was wondering how it was going to end.
I've
never watched it.
That's the same as an open mic. When you bomb, you still get claps
Get some
at
of
the
those
end.
claps.
Should have went into like
poor
the Macho
guy.
Man, the cream of the crop.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Sounded like a wrestling intro.
Yeah, I swear you just watched pro wrestling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
I feel bad for him because he wanted to be a passionate speaker, and it comes across as just unhinged and unstable. The voice cracking and all. Actually, funny anecdote. I think it was the 2016 election, Hillary and Trump and all that. I made some tweet just as a goof. I was like, in these crazy times, like we need to have like we should lean into having a crazy leader or something. I suggest Phil Davidson, and he responded to the tweet. The real guy. He just said, and it was like a really nice like response too. It was just like, "Thank you, Eric." Like, and then I felt so bad, like kind of goofing on him. And then I was like, "Yeah, you're cool." I was like, then I tried to like walk it back. I was like, "Yeah, man, you're."
I think he leaned into it during Tosh. I think he understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gave like the nicest response. Like
Yeah, he seemed a little self-aware. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just felt so bad.
It's just so funny that something that localized fucking blew up on the
Yeah.
internet. I didn't know he was from Minerva too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I live in. Well, I probably should.
You might run into
Yeah, I
it.
live in Minerva now.
That's all right. Nobody wants to go there, so they're not going to find you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy's a fucking kook, man.
that reminds me. Who was the? I think it was a Republican candidate, maybe in like 2012, that made the weird "woo" sound.
Oh, Howard Dean.
Yeah, good memory, man.
And completely destroyed his
Yeah.
campaign. The news were
Yeah.
so rude to him, bro.
Yeah,
You
same
guys-
deal. It was just
you
a
guys
guy-
remember those games you could play? Like they were side scrolling on the line. They had one that came out during like the Bush election, and you could play like I forget who you were, but you were trying to take down like all these political figures, and one of your superpowers was the Howard Dean scream, and it was just like a pixelated version, like yeah,
Yeah, dude, that's exactly. I was just gonna pull it up. You just nailed it.
yeah.
See if I
Pull
can-
that up,
All
man.
right, 15. Oh no, wait, that'll be there.
What? I'm trying to remember because I remember the one was one of the bosses was Barbara Bush just shitting out little George W. Bush, and you had to fight him or whatever.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
man.
look
It
this
was
game
fucking
up.
wild,
I was
dude.
too young for it. That sucks.
Yeah, we
That
used
would
to
have
play
been
that in the
hilarious.
dorm all the time. It was fucking hilarious.
I'm just gonna scrub ahead.
Back the White House.
Yeah. It's not even that bad, too. Like,
Yeah, but that
just
tanked his
made him-
campaign.
yeah,
Like,
he just looked like a goober, and nobody wanted to be on his side anymore.
Yeah, and then the mainstream media just tore him up after that. Just,
Yeah.
oh, man, his ratings tanked. Oh,
I
jeez.
liked him more, honestly. But
So yeah, that was a good one. The Phil Davidson. Should we?
Classic.
I'm looking at the thumbnail of this guy. This looks like, I'm guessing this is a character that this person's putting on.
Ali G?
Ali G, that's...
Oh, okay. Well,
No, it's not Ali G.
Oh.
I'm just saying. That's what he looks
Well,
like.
look, I'm reading the title now. It says YouTuber satirizes BLM activist
Oh, no.
George Floyd bill at Texas City Council
I'm
meeting.
pretty
Oh,
sure I
no.
sent you that one. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure that's
no.
on the list.
Yeah, it's pulled up. You sent me this one.
It's so fucking funny. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this guy's doing a character.
In order to end white supremacy in the name
no.
of the greatest mayor of all time, Lori Lightfoot. I love you, Lori. Bless you.
Can you just pause for 1 second?
God.
Do we have to allow this to continue?
What up, pimp? So,
Do we have to
it's
laugh?
tax season right now. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to my kids.
God.
Claim my kid.
Oh no.
He just unrolled a sleeve of child photos of like 20 kids.
What I was gonna say was, so I just got my ancestry DNA test back, and I'm 2% black. The reason I'm up here today is because y'all trifling, and we need to honor my homie George Floyd, who now
Oh,
been sold
God.
2 years. And this is
When did this
simply
come out?
called
Recently?
the Native
Yeah.
Bill.
Oh shit.
All right. So
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 years ago.
DNA test,
Oh,
if
yeah.
y'all don't believe me, 2%. So.
It was uploaded a year ago.
Let's take a knee to the Pledge of Allegiance of George Floyd while I recite the pledge. Everybody take a knee, please.
Just wait.
I pledge allegiance to George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement and the causes for which they stand. One sentence. I can't breathe. With methamphetamine and fentanyl for all.
Oh my god, dude.
I guess y'all racist. Y'all was taking a knee back in 2020 though.
I'm not entirely sure what he's making fun of.
So, this is what's finna be on the bill, though, which will be for kindergarten through 12th grade for the month of April. So, first of all, white kids need to hold their breath for 8 minutes every day. White kids have to do the black kids' schoolwork. White kids have to give black kids their lunch money. Or else, everyone will watch George Floyd's sex tape and write an essay on it.
He breaks character.
Will honor George Floyd as he served as a security guard for the Salvation Army. Kids can receive bonus points in the classroom if they hold a pregnant woman at gunpoint. Kids can receive bonus points for using counterfeit $20 bills. Kids can receive bonus points if they record themselves having a fentanyl overdose and live. Students should purposely provoke the police because they're racist and try their best to receive police brutality and be celebrated by BLM with a peaceful protest. Students will be encouraged to do everything possible to get shot by the police and do not comply. White kids will sit in the
Can't
back
tell
of
if
the
he's
bus so they can
double-
live the experience of Rosa Parks.
Double trolling right now.
Students will post a black
Yeah.
on all social media platforms to end racism and spread equality. Pre-made Molotov cocktails will be for sale in the school store, and it will be highly encouraged that they are used on school police cars.
Yeah, like
If a white kid
I can't tell if he's ripping on the libs and
Or ripping on the stereotypical
perception of-
of what BLM was to the right.
exactly.
This is like one of those Inception trolls where
Yeah.
you don't know which one it is.
Yeah, that's 100. That's perfectly put.
kids will be issued guns in schools to protect
Yeah, see?
white supremacy. The N-word will be called a trigger word, which means they will now be allowed to pull it.
I like that. That's a trigger.
As it is in Chicago, in order to end white supremacy in the name of the greatest mayor of all time, Lori Lightfoot. I love you, Lori. Bless you.
Man, they just let him go.
Can you just pause for 1 second?
Yeah. No, but not let him go.
Do we have to allow this to continue?
Yeah, last time I checked, y'all took a knee for George Floyd. Chick-fil-A will no longer be able to be sold at schools, and Popeyes will replace them because Popeyes is nothing without black lives, and Chick-fil-A is culturally appropriated chicken. High-speed police chases will be encouraged, and all students who get in them will be moved up 1 grade and labeled as an honor student. Also, if the car you took in the police chase was stolen, you will receive a full ride scholarship to an HBCU. If the police chase ends in the shootout, you will automatically be given a free doctorate degree, and you will get a highway named after you. Also, since I'm here, where my reparations at?
Oh my
My
god.
ancestors were slaves.
This is completely white dude.
Yeah.
He said 2%.
Yeah.
I'm a slave by DNA, so where my reparations at?
Yeah, like I'm wondering, is that the joke that he's a white guy that is trying to now reap the benefits of these things that black people should be getting, and
Take a knee from
or I really don't know. I don't know what exactly he's making.
He's lucky he
ripping
doesn't
on.
get his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah.
dude.
Right after the fucking.
We'll see until next tax season.
Like this. That's
Thank you. Alright, peace out.
So the right ran with that, thinking it was
okay.
it
yeah.
was satire of the left, but I think it's like Inception troll, where
Okay.
he's making fun of the right by being what they label as a stereotypical BLM
Yeah.
supporter.
I think so.
That's pretty wild.
It certainly seems that way. I don't.
Because it's just absurd. Like,
Well, that's what the trolls try to get people fighting with each other. Too,
Right,
so he's just
right.
watching for the comments.
Yeah. But yeah.
And everybody's wrong.
and then the board is like, do we have to let this continue?
Man.
That's
That
ridiculous,
takes
dude.
that takes some
fucking wild.
cojones to do
I know,
that.
and he only broke character once.
Like you said, like how is he? I would be afraid I'd get my ass kicked. I'd be afraid my face would be everywhere
dude.
online.
Was that actually in Chicago? Did
Yes.
this guy get shot down or what?
It was in Chicago.
Those Lori Lightfoot memes are hilarious.
They
too.
are.
I don't know.
Her as Beetlejuice.
I have no idea what. I have never seen. What are these memes?
There's
Lori Lightfoot?
No, I've never seen these.
She's-
Lori Lightfoot.
She's
yeah,
wild.
she was the mayor of Chicago.
She got voted
She's
out.
like this tall.
She got voted out recently, but she's from Maslin.
Really?
Really?
Did you know that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
This woman here.
Mm-hmm. My favorite one is
Jesus. Oh, they're just okay. Get back in the house. Why is that a saying she said? Or
I don't know.
She was very. So when the BLM protests were happening, she was very pro it, but not in her neighborhood.
oh,
So she would like have protection details around her neighborhood while the protests were going on.
I see.
Yeah.
See, here's a article. Our favorite Lori Lightfoot memes. Oh, because she doesn't want people like
get
out,
it. Yeah,
out
yeah.
protesting.
On her block, it's
No,
okay
yeah.
everywhere else.
Her face is in the sky like the bat signal. She's she's got a red balloon like the clown from It.
Tim Dillon did something on his podcast because apparently she messed with this limo company horribly and then left him a bad Yelp review.
Oh Jesus.
Tim Dillon, the comedian.
Yeah.
He has a limo company.
No, she used a limo company and wrote a bad review about it, but she was the one being an asshole the whole time. Yeah, I don't know.
My favorite meme of hers was it's like an unfortunate picture where her eyes are kind of closed and she's going like this, and it says like you talking to your coworker. It's a sativa, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
See, I typed in coworker meme.
Or
I think, or maybe to your boss or something like that. But it was pretty.
Lori
funny.
Lightfoot, coworker, your boss.
I don't know. It was something on Reddit, I'm sure. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
That is an unfortunate looking picture, I believe. You're high at work. Okay. Man, yeah, they'll tear a political figure down. All they need is one frame of film or one.
She was a
one
pretty bad
soundbite.
mayor. She was a pretty bad mayor.
Yeah, I think
I don't know
that much
about her.
about her, but I thought she had like contradicting policies and stuff.
Oh yeah. And she, when all the protests were happening, she was like, "I'm not taking any questions from white reporters anymore until y'all." Something, I don't know. She was wildin'.
Now, did she ever attend any kind of public city council meetings or anything where anyone trolled her?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna type Lori Lightfoot trolled, and while we look for that, I'll pull up this next one that you sent me, Dan. The Surfer Bro hilarious trolls LA City Council with speech. I think I've seen this.
Yeah. This one just went viral pretty recently.
And
Also, my name is Chad Crook.
It was in California. Oh, LA City.
Identify yourself.
Identify
What up,
yourself.
Council? My name is Chad Kroger. I'm an activist and house party enthusiast. Over the past week,
I
I've
did
been
see
in a
this one,
state
yeah.
of deep despair upon hearing the news that LA is trying to outlaw house parties in the Hollywood Hills. I am here determined to stop this future atrocity. House parties were the bedrock of my development as a young man in San Clemente. My first introduction to manhood came when the captain of my water polo team, Boomer Kingsley, asked me to shotgun a tall can of Bud Light in front of the whole squad at his end of the season bash. His parents were in Tahoe at the time.
the voice is on point.
Yeah, for sure.
It was epic, and I was super stoked. My newfound confidence gave me the courage to ask out the most popular girl in school, Lauren Stockholder's prom that year. She rejected me, and I had to go with Stacey McMillan. But I didn't care because I was so
this-
amped on chugging with my boys.
This one's a little more direct
That's
as
what
far
house
as the
parties
comedy.
do.
Yeah,
It's just like, what if a dopey
Raging
surfer
at house
guy
parties is
went
the
to a very
true
formal city
Next.
meeting?
Next speaker, please come and identify yourself.
What up, Council? My name is JT Parr. I am also here to defend parties in the Hollywood Hills. I grew up like most kids, worried I couldn't bench 2 plates, that I wouldn't fit in, that I wouldn't find love. Then I discovered partying, and suddenly all those worries went to the wayside. I didn't need love. I had keg stands. I discovered I was great at raging, and it revealed wonderful things about myself. I could relate to bros, regardless of what kind of bro they were. I could be at a party.
Phil Davidson could honestly take a page out of their book. Like,
Just
they're
mellow
pretty
out
effective,
a little bit.
mellow, and their thoughts are very well laid out, although
In
absurd.
short, I fulfilled my potential. If you outlaw house parties, you may keep the volume down, but an externality is that you may keep people from bonding. America needs bonding.
They make an effective
People need to
point.
put aside their differences and find common joy. There's no more effective environment for that than a freaking rager. This is the best.
This makes me want to throw a rager right now.
We were star-crossed. He a surfer, me a bodyboarder.
Thank you. Welcome you to LA Council's Bill and Ted's excellent adventure.
He called it out pretty. He knew.
He knew.
Bill and Ted.
I like that guy.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, so that one I can get behind more as far as the joke and like I understand it. The other guy, it's like, what are you?
There was another. I don't know if it was those same guys, but there was one that was more close up. But they were doing this like kind of the same thing. I don't know if it was those guys.
I think it was that they made a series out of that.
All right.
And then they actually got a show on Netflix. I watched some of it. It was called like Chad and JT Take Over or something like that. It was pretty funny. It was they were doing that kind of dopey characters, and I don't even remember what they're trying to do. They were just trying to get famous or something. I remember one part of it that was really funny. Chad and JT Go Deep, was it called? But there was one part of it where they took people on one of those Hollywood sightseeing tours of filming locations, but all they talked about were locations for the first Fast and Furious.
Oh, nice.
Like that's the shop where they had to fix their car up. That's where he got the tuna sandwich. And like the
so
people start
funny.
getting more and more aggravated. They're like, "Are you going to talk about more than the Fast and Furious?" They're like, "Well, it's pretty much the best movie ever, so no."
That's funny. That's Tim Dillon. I keep bringing him up, but he used to be a New York tour guide.
Oh, yeah?
And he said he
yeah.
would use it to like just do bits.
Just do bits?
and fuck around with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Get your public speaking up.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah. You ever dick around on the job or anything like that? Like,
Yeah, man, of course.
All the time.
yeah.
the time.
But like, yeah. I'm trying to think because like I've since doing comedy, I really haven't done anything that like crosses over into like bringing comedy to the job or anything. I have thought about it. It would be funny to get like a job as a waiter or something.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that would be fun for like crowd work
Bartending for that
or
too,
yeah, bartending and again, if it was a job I didn't care about, to just really just kind of like riff and just have fun with it. And then if I get fired, who cares?
Yeah, it'd probably be better than taking an improv class.
yeah.
You shitting on my improv classes I've been taking? I did take an improv. I've taken 2 improv classes in the last month and a half.
That's cool, man.
And,
I might do it eventually, but yeah.
It's weird. It gets you out of your element for sure. At least me. And
That's cool.
you pretty much feel like you're drowning through most of it. You're just like trying to like claw your way up to the surface. That's kind of what it feels like in my opinion.
It's like, are you trying to get laughs at improv or
No. The way any improv teacher has put it to me, because that's what I always thought it was. I only knew about improv through Ryan Stiles, or what was that show with Drew Carey?
Whose Line Is
Whose
It?
Line? And I always thought it was just a competition of who can say the wittier or more random, out-of-pocket thing. When at least the people that are teaching improv, it's supposed to be more like you're working with the people in the scene with you, and you're trying to like really listen to what they're saying and give a response that then they can work off of. It's kind of supposed to be like a back and forth, so not just one-upping the wittier or more random thing, but more so just like trying to connect with them and keep this thing going.
Yeah,
and
keeping
then
it moving. I think is the most
but then just through you being different people with different perspectives and ideas in your mind of how you want the scene or whatever it is to go, that the funniness comes out of it because you don't know what the other person is really meant to say. So it's less trying to be funny and more just like trying to keep like the ball in the air, and then kind of funniness comes out of it.
Okay, that's a good analogy. Yeah. Yeah.
But I still suck at it. So I did videotapes, the whole thing that I did at the last Patina show where I did some improv.
And then did you have that sketch on?
Yeah, we videoed the sketch, dude. That was the one, like the improv. The one Matt wrote, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the improv went okay, and it got laughs. I actually haven't watched it because sometimes some things I just can't. A lot of the stuff I do I can't watch.
I feel that
because I just feel cringe, and that one kind of. So my recollection was, the improv got laughs here and there, more so out of just like the randomness of it or the like how they kind of flubbed up, whatever. But the sketch, like Matt wrote it really funny, had really incredible beats, and just every beat where this is like a funny part, it just hit
awesome,
and the crowd just like went nuts, man. That was really awesome. Good. So
that's funny.
Yeah, we'll have to pull up. Maybe we'll pull up some sketches or something later too if we're talking sketches. But
when I worked construction.
Oh yeah, we're talking about screwing up jobs.
Yeah, that was all I could do though, was to just make. Now I was working with my brother-in-law, his brother, and then a guy we all went to high school with. So I knew them all really well, but that was the only way to keep the days from
when I was in
shitty.
When I was in a factory, I had a friend that worked with me, and we'd fuck with each other constantly, just joking around. And any like new person that came in,
it was brutal.
We would have like these welding rods.
Mm-hmm.
And if a new person came in, we'd put oil on them, so when they would try and tack weld it, it would catch on fire.
Oh my God!
It wouldn't like, it would just like, you couldn't weld with it, and it would just be on fire in your hand. They did that to me my first day.
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
Did you know immediately that they screwed with you, or you were like,
No, I had no idea. This was my first time ever like using like a little tack welder.
Okay.
And I'm like, is this supposed to happen? Did I do something wrong? And they're just cackling at me. I'm like, all right, okay. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a rite of passage.
Yeah, you guys get shit on pretty bad in manual labor. Some of those guys, some of the guys that I used to work with were like, really smart and stuff. They were just doing it because they liked it better than being inside all the time. But some of those guys are fucking idiots.
Oh,
and
some
like,
of
if they
them
get one leg up on you, they're gonna hold it, and then it takes a month, and you're there with them.
We hid this guy's speakers because this dude didn't have data on his phone, so he'd play the same 15 songs every day over and over again.
God.
And it would be so loud that like it would overpower your music or your podcast or whatever you're listening to. So we literally hid his speaker from him for like 2 weeks.
That's really funny. Did he start freaking out, or did?
Yeah, he was getting pissed.
Like he knew it was somebody that worked with it, or he didn't think he misplaced it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like major dicking around that I did ever at a job. It was just when I was a teenager and working fast food.
You were a menace. You used to do prank calls and shit.
I used to do a lot of prank calls. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like on the job stuff. Or I guess I can admit it now. It's been so many years, but yeah, we stole like a ton of food one time from one of them. We like made a deal with someone. Actually, I didn't work at this place at the time, but we made a deal with somebody that if I called in a giant order, that then he would and like not come pick it up, that he'd get to keep it,
and you get half.
So then, we let him keep the big order, and then just the deal was, we do that, and then he'll leave like a box of frozen chicken out the back, like chicken tenders or whatever.
Oh, that's funny.
So we stole like an industrial sized box of chicken tenders from this place.
When I worked at Hardee's in Minerva, before I worked there, somebody literally loaded like a trash bag full of their 3rd-pound burgers, took it out to the dumpster and just set it there, and then like an hour later came out and grabbed it. And they're like,
nice.
He's on camera doing this shit. It's like, good job, dummy. And we used to mess with teachers at school all the time. I felt bad afterwards because I moved to Minerva my junior year, and we were like new technology so much better than the teachers. So like my friend had a phone that had infrared thing on it to where you could program it to be a TV remote.
Oh yeah.
So homeroom every morning he'd turn the TV on, turn the static all the way up. Then we found out that the projectors that our school used had an app that you could download to put the remote on your phone.
Dude, I couldn't imagine being in school with smartphones, dude. Oh my god.
We would turn the projector off, then she'd turn it back on, turn it off, turn it on until she called the tech dude. The tech dude came and replaced the bulb, and we let it go for like 10 minutes and then turned it off again.
Nice. Why'd they do away with that with cell phones? Because I remember when I first got the first Samsung I had that where you could use it as a remote, and that was awesome. I used to waiting rooms and stuff. I used to change it like at the airport and stuff.
Damn,
just be a menace.
That's brilliant. Yeah, I never got that to work, even when and then it kind of went away.
Yeah,
I think because people were such big menaces. Man, I just Googled or I looked for the first trolling.
Lori Lightfoot.
No, trolling pranks of 2022. I Googled like classroom Zoom pranks.
Oh,
this dude
too mad.
Too mad?
Yeah, or tonight. Fuck.
Because this is an hour long of Zoom pranks.
As the wind crashes, I'm fixing my lashes. I decided to snort my grandma's ashes. 2 thick bitches in my hotel shaking their asses.
What is this?
This
is this a family
I'm
or
guessing
work?
This is a creative writing class. Here, I'll back it up a little bit. Yeah. Here, I'll back it up a little bit. We'll just give it.
Can I explain it a little bit for a second?
Okay.
So this happened when all the schools were on Zoom. All right, and there were YouTubers who would their fans were in these classrooms, and they would give them the private password to the to the class, and so that they could come in and troll their teachers. Okay, so that's
what's going on. You know this video?
I don't know that one.
Okay.
That might just be some random like college like.
Joe, do you want to go next?
Yeah.
Creative.
It's one short.
Yeah, they didn't explain what this is, so I'm just gonna move on.
That's funny though.
Yeah, you can look up Too Mad. He's got ones.
Like TOO?
TWO. Too Mad.
Too Mad prank?
Yeah. Invading classes or something.
Those Zoom classes were a fucking joke, dude. I mean, my kid was only in like first grade during all that shit, but it was like.
Are you a married man?
So this one's titled "Invading Online College Classes."
Yeah.
With Too Mad. Man, there are so many huge. This guy's got over 2 million followers. I've never heard of him.
That's crazy.
And he's made his name by just pranking. Oh no, is this a news article?
No, he put the newscast about him in front of his video because they did make.
I was gonna say this is. Oh, so he like. Should I? I don't know where to start. He's dressed up and like he's acting like an African tribesman, I'm supposing.
Yeah.
With just like curtains draped over him. Oh, he's shoving his fat belly on.
My guy's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what do you say? That was an incredibly what incident?
Ignorant.
Ignorant?
Excuse me one moment here. I am about to. Don't excuse me.
He's got the ADHD humor.
Yeah, this guy just seems nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, there he was.
Oh, he's selling his hair. Okay, sorry. This is
one of those guys that's he's trying too hard to be zany.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
But that's just him, though.
That's okay.
That's like Zoomer ADHD humor, where it's just loud noises and random shit.
He's not the one that eventually swatted somebody, is it?
No, that was
okay.
Fousey too.
Okay, I can see this guy just one day just having enough. They're not liking me being crazy enough. I'll just swat somebody. But yeah, yeah. I still have a bunch of the videos you sent me as far as trolling real life situations.
Okay.
So here's the Sam Hyde TED Talk.
Oh yes. Do you know Sam Hyde, Nate?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, he used to have like a show on Adult Swim, but they canceled him, and he's like an alt comic. Would you consider that?
He's hard to.
He's a whole persona.
Yeah, he is again one of those.
That's him there.
Yeah, that's him there. He's one of these comedians that I don't know what exactly he's parodying or what he's satirizing.
Yeah.
He'll just make fun of anything for the sake of making the joke.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does come across as like alt-right, and sometimes it just comes across as punk rock, like doesn't care about anything. So yeah, depending on the day, if you ask me like what I think of him, I
and this is so he sneaks onto a TED Talk by I think he lied to them about what he did.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
for him.
and so he gets on this TED Talk, and TED Talks are supposed to be like informational and like planning about the future, and then he does this.
All right, TED Talk.
Give me like 25 seconds here.
Oh, is that Drexel?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'd like to start this talk off with a parable, a story, if you will. I was at a college, a second tier, not an Ivy League school, a second choice school.
Now talking about people that just don't care and are just kind of nuts, he is legit in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like he legitimately doesn't care and will do and say whatever he wants. And it's not so much put on and like
Me is teaching African refugees how to program JavaScript. How are we going to get clean drinking water to 2 billion Chinese people? You got an answer? And not just great inventions like the train, little things like this microphone that enables me to speak to the unwashed masses. All shapes and sizes. 9/11, September 11th. And we're going to use some reverence here and not be silly about this, but
oh god.
look at what they accomplished.
No.
These 11 guys who didn't even speak English.
And this is just a mashup of like a 25-minute video.
Around the globe.
Yeah, he'll just say anything just to.
I've been all around the globe working on cutting-edge projects. What we found was that culture is a sewer. We've got lewd media. We've got nasty bedroom things on TV. And it's sexualizing young girls, and it's getting to the point where even I have a problem with it. We don't play hard enough. We gotta play harder. Poverty. Okay, we're on this right now.
Is this a PowerPoint that's playing along with his?
Must be.
Right
It's like
Okay, it is. He's yelling. Get the slides right. That's funny.
Go back.
Yeah, that adds another level to it. Like he's angry at the person running his slides.
Because they're so intuitive. You just dip, swipe it, and it works. But these guys, we gave them like 2-hour tutorials, and they couldn't figure out how to use the freaking things. The problem is us. The people in this room right now. The solution is us. By my calculations, we have 5 years until the world ends. Unless we can start to reverse things like pollution and war.
I think there's a part coming up that I like where he gives us a solution
to elderly.
Yeah. Because it's so awful and absurd, and then he just repeats it because no one reacts.
Close your eyes. We're gonna change some minds right
coming
now.
Up.
Everybody, close your eyes. Okay, close them. Seal them up. Seal them up good. You, especially you. I want those eyes closed.
Do you close your eyes when someone does that at a performer?
Look on
I don't even know the last time I was asked.
C yams, C cabbage.
C farming.
Have you ever had a C salad? Have you ever had C cheesy baked potatoes that blow your socks off? Yes, you're gonna be. 2070 coming up. Most of the major cities will be replaced with vast pleasure domes, exclusively by the Excelsiites, who are the neo-upper class, while the displaced hordes of lower-class depth grovelers will live underground in tiered cities.
That might not be far off, honestly.
For nuggets of neoplasmin.
Oh, okay.
It's not that crazy. You think I'm nuts right now because I'm suggesting something high-tech like that?
I like when they cut to the audience members that are just looking around, confused. And
But we can make do. Race riots. Extreme racial tension and unrest. It's called the knockout game, and eventually white people are going to get tired of playing it. Increase. We're going to have a shortage of milk. What this means is the Neo-Earth Good Government League is going to have to genetically modify all humans, male and female, to lactate once a month. About 3%
none of this makes sense.
produces milk about 500% as much milk. So they're going to have
How long did they let him go, dude?
25.
Oh my god.
one problem right
Do you think someone got fired for letting him in?
The elderly and the disabled.
This is it.
Because we're just gonna kill them.
I love that.
Spike.
We're just gonna kill them. Sorry.
Dead silent.
70 gay people are gonna be allowed to get married. Get used to it. SodaStream will do for soda what 3D printing did for assault rifles. Homosexuality. 3D printers are kids' toys.
Homosexuality.
Kid is going to be printing up 3D Muslim Barbie dolls. 2070, gay men have actually developed reproductive organs inside of their area, and a new generation of children are born from inside gay men. 2070, Israel, straight up ripped off the map.
70, 100 people he's talking in front of, just wasting everyone's time. Yeah, you gotta appreciate that level of trolling.
Yeah, it's just
I just can't believe, like, they wouldn't have kicked him off in that amount of time. Like, are they that delusional?
What are most TED Talks go for? Because his went for 20.
Yeah.
That's wild. Especially in the Roman getup, like,
Yeah. The Roman
gladiator
warrior
style.
Most TED Talks are not that long. Like 14, 15. They let him go on for so long.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do? Tackle him? Like, get the security? Yeah, cut his mic and
Absolutely.
get the police.
If you're trying to be like legitimate, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's
I could definitely see myself being, if I was running that, just not knowing what to do. Because then you're just admitting that you're just a complete fool if you cart him off stage. But you look foolish regardless, letting him go. But oh man,
Holy shit!
Should we do a whole ep on Sam Hyde or a full day? Because
I have some clips of him
Might
doing stand up.
Might have to do a dive on that. That's funny.
Actually, I want to look up one of my favorite Sam Hyde clips. Actually, this one just popped up. I don't know what this is, but it's called Fat Acceptance.
Oh, it tastes so good. I want more. I know my tummy says I'm full, but it tastes so good that I want to eat more.
He's just a complete maniac.
The doctor says that I'm getting out of shape. I'll get in shape soon. I just want to have a few more bites of this gummy food. My body is beautiful. I'm beautiful. I can be beautiful just like a Barbie doll.
See, yeah, some people, I think, and maybe they're right, could interpret that as like this is a reaction to fat acceptance movement and body positivity.
Right.
But I really just think it's just some maniac guy that took an idea, just being a complete ass with it.
For sure.
But I could be wrong. Maybe he's ripping on the libs and the fat acceptance.
Boy,
movement.
that Lizzo situation didn't help either.
Do you know
Jeff Dye's joke about that?
No.
when he's like, he goes to women and says that they're beautiful and that they look just like Lizzo.
Oh yeah. I've heard that.
Like, what? You don't think she's beautiful?
The whole Lizzo situation is she was like mistreating her workers and like fat shaming them.
Oh, I didn't know anything about this.
How have you not known?
I don't know anything about pop culture. I don't
Okay.
like, dude. I mean, you talk about cutting the cord a lot. I literally haven't watched regular TV, and
I haven't either. But this is just like on the.
Oh, it's
I don't know how I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
I just listened to a million podcasts.
Was she the one that people were making jokes about a couple weeks ago about like she made them eat bananas or
she made them
You go to like a sex show and like the
or was that what it was? They'd eat bananas like out of her or off her or
out
something?
of themselves or out of the dancers.
Which that's not cool, really.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty messed up.
Okay, but yeah, that's all. I just caught
You caught
But
it.
he was
like
like
tweets about it or yeah.
She was like berating them for not working hard enough. And stuff
Yeah.
Like that, though, man.
And one of them had to go to the bathroom, and she's like, "Fuck you! You can't go to the bathroom. You're my backup dancer."
All right, here is the very first Sam Hyde video I ever saw, and it's the kind of humor I really love, and this is what I think of, or what I hope that he's like it's just weird.
Hey, it's me, Tyler. I just got my bowl cut, and I'm really excited about my new bowl cut.
I'll play it again just because I want.
Hey, it's me, Tyler. I just got my bowl cut, and I'm really excited about my new bowl cut.
Can you
I love
look
that
up-
kind of.
Can you look up one for me?
Yeah.
Sam Hyde, how to deal with debt.
Not to bring Jeff Dye up again, but he also has a really funny one. He's like, when he goes to skinny girls, he's like, "Oh man, you're so skinny and beautiful. You look just like Dylan Mulvaney." It's like, what? You don't think she's a beautiful woman?
There's how to deal with.
It's like a 5-6 minute clip.
Okay, I'll
with
pick.
the red flannel.
I like that he's wearing a big neck brace.
Here's one of Nick's money tips. Nick is a very shrewd, very sharp, business-minded guy. This is one of his tried and true money tips that I have used to my own benefit. Now listen, don't spread this around, and don't use this tactic. This is like antibiotics, okay? Because it's like if more people use this, more and more people use this, there'll be antibiotic-resistant bacteria.
Right.
So we don't want to blast this technique out there and just have this for if you're in debt for $400 or something. Get that paid off. Don't use this tactic. This is our antibiotics that we're going to be using here.
Strictly for the Hyde Wars audience.
Strictly for Hyde Wars audience in $2,000 of debt or more. Okay, what you do is you call up. You wait for it to go to collections. They call you up. Okay, they say.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
What's going to happen is collections is going to call
This
you
is
and say,
legitimately him just teaching you how to avoid debt, right?
$300.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
You need to pay us $350
He just
a month. Okay. What you do is this. This is
he just talks about how you just essentially just keep pushing it off and saying,
twist on it.
"There's nothing I can pay. Maybe I can pay $1 or
Jeez,
something."
dude. 50? Now these people are used to hearing sob stories all day, so you don't have to feel ashamed for hitting them with a sob story, real or fake. They hear this all day.
Okay, it was a sob story.
Dude. I
Put on a
just
fake,
hit my car.
put on a fake Jersey accent,
I can't do 350. Make a story.
more like a Boston
Tell a
accent.
story. This is another. This
I
is
can't
one of
do
my
this.
tactics now. The longer you keep someone listening to your fucking story, the better it's going to be for you.
Just waste your time, all right?
Everywhere. You want something done? Tell a fucking story.
God.
You want your teacher to bump your grade up 1%?
Oh man, I understand this tactic, but I hate it because I feel like homeless people have caught on to this too. And I'm fine with someone coming up to me and asking me for money, but when they come up to you and tell you a 15+ minute long story and then ask for money, it's like, cut to the chase, please.
If someone is standing between me and money or success or whatever, a bureaucrat in a roadblock position, when I'm telling them the story, I'm thinking, fuck you. You're gonna sit here with me for 25 fucking minutes and you're gonna listen to my sad story.
That's what he did with the whole TED Talk audience. But he thrusts that upon them.
Use that voice. They hear that voice all day.
Use that voice.
They can't tell you're making this up. Dude, I hurt my leg, bro. I lost my shoe. I was out on the street and I hurt my leg, dude. I was in the hospital for days with my leg. And they got me on these pills.
Think you'll ever use these tips?
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
$350. The longer you tell this story, you don't really even have to tell a long story, but it will benefit you in the end. And then the debt collector, they're going to go, okay, sir, well, you can't pay $350 a month. Let me put this light back on. You know, I was going to opt for the F-150 filmmaker package. I couldn't justify the extra $70 for the filmmaker package. But it comes with Carl Zeiss lenses over the headlights.
So they're filming this in the back of a truck.
So you tell them the story, okay, and make it painful. You're trying to waste this person's time.
I forgot how long this was. Sorry.
And, at the end of it,
It can be long-winded.
Oh, I understand, sir. So you can't do $350 a month. What can you do?
This part.
Yeah, isn't this where he says like
This is Nick's
$2?
life. It's changed my life. You go like this. You go, jeez. I don't know. $3? They'll fucking let you pay $3 a month. Thousands of dollars. When I first learned about Bitcoin, I did the crazy move that everybody in my life told me I was crazy, told me I was going to regret it, etc. I took out thousands of dollars of credit card debt.
Oh, God. See, I feel like this is a joke. Like he's saying that just to get other people to screw themselves.
I don't care because I'm paying like $11 a month to owe somebody.
Oh, nice.
See, I feel like this is all a lie. Just he wants other people to get in debt just for fun.
No, because they're going to call you in like 5 years.
I do think about doing this kind of stuff, though.
Can you pay it now for half? And then you
But then your credit's fucking tanked, dude.
But that's yeah. So my plan is, I'll like open as many credit cards as I can, and then just buy materials, and then like stuff to live on my own, you know, like and then like live out in the woods and just like off the grid, you know. That's my plan.
You off the grid?
Yeah.
I could not picture that at all.
Yeah, it might be a terrible idea. But it's a fantasy.
That's my fantasy too. Live out in the woods, off the land. But I know I'm a bitch, and I wouldn't survive.
Yeah, you get bored pretty quick.
I'd survive maybe 2 months, and then I'd be like, "No, all right, back to society." I like Google too much.
Back to my credit card.
Well, those solar Tesla batteries are getting better. So
They are.
Yeah.
And Starlink, you could get internet out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen TikTok videos and so forth of people living just disconnected from the electric grid, essentially. You know, that being the off the grid they talk about, but they still have internet. They still have,
and that's not really off the grid.
Yeah, that's not what we think of.
That defeats the purpose if you're still online. Like
like we're thinking like untrackable and traceable.
Like the Vietnamese people still in the jungle thinking the war never ended.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
No.
Like just recently, like within the past couple of years, they finally like got this dude out of the jungle because he still thought it was the war. He didn't
How old was he?
He thought it. I forget, but he thought it was like propaganda saying that the war was over. He thought it was U.S. propaganda.
Wow!
He just kept living out in the woods, killing people.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's fucking crazy. That's also funny is when you see fat American tourists go and try to get into those little holes that were built for like 120-pound man. They're like, I can't get out.
Oh, it's crazy that they let us
nuts, dude.
Just tour.
Oh, that was such a mess, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, now it's just a tourism spot.
Mm-hmm. Have you toured? Have you seen this?
Oh no. Vietnam? No, I've never been.
Oh,
just online.
Oh, okay. I've never seen any of that. Yeah.
Isn't it the French that got us into that?
I forget, but I just remember a meme of like it showed like a tour guide popping out of a hole. He's like my grandpa with PTSD, and it's just the whole PTSD meme.
Oh yeah, fucking crazy, dude.
So there's something I'm trying to pull up right now. So Sam was just talking about keeping the guy on the line, the debt collector on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen this guy? This guy that he pranks back the callers.
Yeah.
He usually has like a.
Does he do the voice changer?
Yeah, he has a voice changer for an old woman. It's these people in India or wherever that are.
Oh yeah.
And then redeems the gift card to his own account.
Yeah, he's like, oh
they say like they do that prank, that scam where it's like the FBI.
No, why did you do that?
Yeah, you didn't pay your taxes. You didn't.
Yeah, this guy's great, dude.
Then you need to do as I say. You're not my teacher. Okay. No. What? Dad! Are you mad? Why are you leaving God?
Can you pause it real quick?
Yeah.
Because the videos are like an hour long, but this dude fucks with them for days, bro. Full days.
Yeah.
And then
he makes them think that I'll pay up. Oh, this is the FBI, or my computer's locked.
Dude, I had a scam call come in like that, and it took me like a couple minutes to be like, what the fuck? And then once I realized, I kept him on the phone for probably 15, 20 minutes. And at the end, I was like, dude, I know this is a scam. And he's like, oh, you wasted my time, you rascal. And I was like, what?
Oh, you're a rascal.
Me, man.
I like that.
Fuck off.
there's a comedian.
Rascal.
There's a comedian, Sam Tripoli. He's like a big conspiracy theorist. But like some of those like places, they're not allowed to hang up on you. You have to hang up on them. So he'll just sit there and talk for like an hour and a half just about conspiracies to these poor people.
If we ever get that, we'll have to just put them on the pod.
Yeah.
What do you think of this video?
Yeah. Right.
Should I keep playing this one? Oh, is this an hour long?
Yeah.
Is that a mashup or is it? It's
yeah.
probably.
I've been calling scammers.
Okay, so it is an hour, but yeah.
Yeah. That video's an hour long, but yeah, he fucks with them for like a week straight.
Yeah. You just leave me alone. Then they go crazy at the end.
All right, we got something to wrap it up with. We gotta get downstairs, get it on the list.
Okay. Well, there's one more video. If we're talking,
for about an hour.
If we're talking council meetings that went wrong, that's kind of what we started with.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this? This is 5 minutes. It's called the Democratic Socialists of America.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm a pretty liberal guy.
But this is just crazy.
But this is what a lot of people make fun of what they think liberals are like in trying to do any kind of governing.
Point of privilege.
Personal point of privilege.
They just
oh my God,
they just argue amongst each other about the smallest things, about just the interworkings of the meeting itself, and don't actually tackle the subject matter. So she's trying to get everybody to sit.
Everyone on the walls, take a seat so that we can count. When there's so many people moving around, it's very difficult to count.
Quick point of privilege.
Here it starts.
These people are for real.
Yeah, this is real.
Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh and ready to go, but can we please just keep the chatter to a minimum? It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Okay.
Comrade.
God, name, chapter, pronoun.
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
No one did, I don't think.
We have a lot of disabled comrades, and a lot of those are invisible disability. First of all, in this room, I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this, and that's really important.
Oh, he wants
jazz hands.
I thought he was mad that no one was clapping.
When we can do something like reducing that's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these. And additionally, with the noise issue, like avoid hissing, avoid waving banners, right? If you don't know what to do, show up these, right? I'm sure there's lots of ways that we can communicate to each other without needing to rely on something that's going to hurt somebody else. We have quiet rooms that are available. There's a range of options of these, right? On 7, there's one that has video but no sound. If you still want to be able to observe the convention, but the sound is an issue. There's also on Piedmont 8, a completely quiet room. One thing to note there, please don't go into that space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance. Republicans, right? Because that's
Damn it, I can't walk in that
Yeah, I
room.
was
gonna say he's telling them they're smelly.
Yeah, right.
to MAGA assholes. Oh, we're almost there. Just
No loud noises, you fucking bigots.
Point of privilege once again. Quick point of privilege once again. Hi, James Jackson,
even know-
Sacramento TSA, he, him. I have already asked people to be mindful of the chatter of their comrades who are sensitive to sensory overload, and that goes double for the heckling and the hissing. It is also triggering to my anxiety.
But he's yelling.
The be comradely isn't just for like, you know, let's keep things civil or whatever. It's so that people aren't gonna get triggered and so that it doesn't affect their performance as a delegate. Okay.
After that, we're going to go through adopting the rules. So with that, everyone,
This is
we're gonna
like
start voting.
just
So
bureaucracy
let's take a deep
in
breath.
its finest.
All the counting is
My
happening
favorite-
by a vote of 523 to 443. That passes.
Okay, they got something done.
Sorry.
What the hell were they voting for?
I have no idea.
We can now have a drinking fountain in the hallway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 5 hours later.
The democracy that is inherent to our organization. If you look at it,
We should look up. I have no idea what the hell they're.
wasted in this body was not wasted on debate. It was wasted in vote after vote after vote and voting on whether we're going to vote on voting.
This is the only one that's got it,
He's
man.
the only level-headed person
for
in that
sure.
room.
When we're raising our placards, when we transition between the votes, can we slow down a little bit because it's starting to get confusing for people? Thank you.
Totally. Yep.
But what? It would have to be after the.
Sorry, that's a point of debate. That's not
Yeah.
actually.
Well, no. I mean, it doesn't
Oh
make
my
any
god.
sense.
No, that's out of order. Sorry,
make sense.
we've ended debate. Okay, so now we're going to vote.
I have a question, a point of order.
So voting yes would be to make it. Hold on, could I just get through my sentence, please? Okay, so all those.
Yeah, she's
in
getting
favor
mad.
Of, we already said that that's July 28th.
She's had it with.
There's conflicting amendments. So I feel like we don't know is not an acceptable answer, but that's a point of debate.
Like, I've seen this video before. Not this much of it.
Okay.
But I still want to know what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, we'll have
Like,
to look that
They're
up.
governing the Chaz Chop Autonomous Zone.
As it stands right now, can we make amendments?
And what city is this in?
No.
Constitutional
No.
bylaws saying. Okay.
Does it say?
I'll have to-
They're already trying to amend their own constitution.
Socialists of America.
This was just for convention rules.
Oh, for
What was
fuck's
that?
sake.
That's what she just said.
So that was all.
And the convention starts
Wow.
in 5 minutes because this took fucking 3 days.
Wow. Yeah. So that's not a good look.
Oh my
Dude, no.
goodness.
You know, piggybacking on that,
Okay.
have you heard of people with time blindness?
Oh.
Yeah, I
That
think
blew
so.
up on TikTok.
I saw
a month
something
ago,
else.
2 months ago.
Just people who can't get to work on time.
Yeah.
I have time blindness. Okay, it's a real thing.
Yeah. There was a huge debate on TikTok. It first started with a woman saying that she feels like she couldn't get this opportunity. She didn't even specify what it was because of time blindness. And then,
Job.
And then people, and then people were just like stitching and duetting it and just ripping on her. But then there was people saying, no, that's a real thing. It was just this huge debate, and yeah,
I have time blindness too.
I mean, I do too, I guess. But
shit. But yeah, we might have to cover time blindness. That was a crazy debate.
That's wild, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, people were ripping on her. All right, should we? Are we over time? Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get going.
All right, we got to wrap it up. Hold up. All right. What's up, Cooper?
Hey, shout out all the Chronic out there, my fucking gang. Let's go.
Shout out Cooper Braun.
You have time blindness, don't you?
Nate's got a mangina too, baby. What are we talking about? You guys are wrapping it right now?
We're wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up, dog.
Yeah, wrapping
Do
it
you
up
want-
like a condom, so I don't know.
Coop, get the fuck out.
I'm sorry. Don't dictate me. I love you guys.
So, Nate, do you have anything you want to promote or anything like that?
Oh shit. Open mic downstairs.
Right now.
Yeah. 15 minutes from now. Wait, does it start at 7:30?
Yeah.
Shit. All right, we're really behind.
Yeah.
It's 1:45. All right, yeah, just Eric M. Simons on any of your chosen
Daniel
platforms.
McGinnis Comedy on Instagram. I'll start posting my dates there.
All right, see ya.